Hey book peeps, welcome to my 10 before the end reading vlog. Come along and see how I get on getting through my 10 before the end reading picks, plus the additional 4 from my November reaping. I hope you enjoy, and happy holidays. I always get like super cozy during Christmas and winter, like time of year. I love to sit with my audiobooks and crochet. It's so peaceful. It's a total mood read for me. Well, mood read if I'm doing the audiobooks, but still it keeps my hands busy, it keeps my mind busy, and I can just absorb without getting too distracted. So yeah. Hey book peeps, so I am about, I think it's like 75 pages in. I'm at chapter 11 on Assistant of the Villain. This is book 2 off of my TBR for December. As I decided to read all of the Caraval series, I wanted to get them done so I could dive into Once Upon a Broken Heart in the new year. But you'll have to tune into my podcast for my thoughts on those books specifically. So far, for this one, it's okay. I can't say I'm feeling super invested, but it's still early days. I'm only at chapter 11. But it seems like it could be like a fun, like palate cleanser maybe, or just like a fun, simple read that doesn't take, too much overthinking. And I think it's like a cute read, a cute little Christmas cozy read. I think it's not going to be a 5 stars, honestly. I think it's too early to really state where it's going to land, but I'd say 3.5, maybe 4 stars at the moment. It would be lucky if it got a 4 stars, but I have jumped the gun so many times before. I need to just, give it a shot. Stop judging things so quickly. Because the cover is fun, and I've heard good things, so we shall see. And I'll probably finish this tomorrow. So I'll check in a bit. Morning, everybody. So I'm trying out this vlogging thing where I record a little bit every single day and then kind of like piece it together to make we're trying it out. We're trying to figure it out. It's why it looks like I just got out of bed, because I did just get out of bed. And God, the light is so bright. It's so dark in the mornings. Don't get me wrong, it'd be great if I slept in, but I always try and get up by 7. So today I got 3 videos to work on. I got some editing to do, then some SEO stuff, and then I gotta try and work on Mount St. Helens of clean laundry, because getting the laundry done, washed, dried, folded, I can do all that with my eyes closed. I have no problem with that. I love the rhythm of it. But then when it comes to putting the clothes away, it just kind of accumulates. So I have all these clean clothes that need to go back in their homes. So yeah, it's going to be hopefully a productive day. Fingers crossed. All right, let's go, guys. Morning, Coda Bear. Is it time for breakfast? Coffee and breakfast for the dog at first. So I'm using Costa Coffee, Barista Creations Latte, Silky Smooth. As you can tell in these English kitchens, especially in these little flats, there's really not a lot of room. That's why it looks a bit of chaos. So my morning fluids are always in groups of 3. My coffee, my iced tea or juice, depending on my mood in the morning, my greens. I know, before you roll your eyes, I know But I got this off of the TikTok shop, the whole drink your greens thing, the mango flavored. And honestly, I've been drinking them now for about 3 weeks. And I'm not one to promote unless I actually find it useful. But I am noticing a difference in my skin, my energy levels, and my bloating, for sure. It's definitely helping my tummy. So if you haven't tried them, I would definitely recommend them. They are worth the hype, for sure. The dog's breakfast. My poor little baby Coda Bear, he suffers with alopecia, he suffers with alopecia X. It's like a black skin disease, and it's pretty, Pomeranians tend to get it quite a bit, especially those, I've read that certain Pomeranian breeds, especially those that come from like East Asian continents and stuff like that, are a little bit more susceptible to alopecia X, or is like in their genetics a little bit more. I'm not really sure how it works, so I had to start giving him like these doses of like really, like it's called wild salmon oil, like fish oil, and he's melatonin. Is it melatonin or melanin? Melatonin. He's got to have melatonin tablets in the morning. And yeah, because his fur, he was the skinniest, thinnest little Pomeranian ever. And he had all these bald patches and his skin was going dark. It was so scary. But thankfully, he's getting all fuzzy again. It's about 3 months in. It does take a really long time to start working, but so relieved that my baby's getting his fur back. Okay, coffee. Enough with the rambling. If you do get some greens, just need 1 heaping teaspoon. And that's enough for 1 of your 5 a day. Because this stuff has like everything in it. It's nuts. Like, I don't even think I can pronounce half of it. And it certainly wasn't in my diet before. Even when I was doing like in my super healthy eating sort of era. It's got ashwagandha, spinach, kale, broccoli, alfalfa, spirulina, organic chlorella, maca, barley grass, wheatgrass, flaxseed, fennel seed, lucuma, moringa leaf, green tea, apple fiber, apple, pineapple, actazin, green kiwi, livox, gold kiwi, and red beetroot. With a mango twist. I promise it doesn't taste bad. Now I do a nice mix of like dark brown sugar and golden brown sugar for my coffee. It's just 1 teaspoon. And it is gloriously delicious. And I think caramel this morning. Dose of that. I will say though, I do prefer my coffee hot. I don't mind iced coffee, I really don't. But first thing in the morning, it's definitely hot coffee. And oat milk. I've had it both ways, regular milk, and oat milk just tastes better. This is the Al Pro. A little bit of regular oat milk. And then a little bit of chocolate oat milk. Just bang it in the microwave for a couple minutes. It's piping hot. Iced tea. Yes, I have a bad habit of not staying incredibly hydrated during the day, so that's why I make sure in the morning I really smash in the fluids. I can't stand the smell of tap water. I really can't. It always smells like wet dog to me, so I have to have bottled water. I think though, for the sake of saving money, at some point I should just get one of those really big water coolers. I really, really should. Coffee, greens, and iced tea. I just can't hold all 3. Okay, let's get this day started. Let's get the dog fed. wrap up. As it was supposed to be posted a couple days ago, but I haven't been feeling well. So, this is my new reading chair. I gotta read the fabric because it's old school fabric. It's like electric and everything, but it's so comfy. And the legs are climbing up, and this goes back. It was too late to just let my parents get it up, so I took it off. Away my mind. I'm gonna be a reading chair for a while. Alright, time to get this day started. Let's do this. So we're at chapter 21, guys. Hopefully it's done tonight. So I am enjoying it so far. Hey guys, I thought I would just, it's been a couple days since I checked in with you. So I finished Assistant to the Villain, and I literally just finished Powerless. Well, Assistant to the Villain, it turned out to be better than I thought. I honestly thought it was going to be like a 2.5, but it renewed itself. I think it's closer to a 3.5 star. And this one, it lives up to the hype, for sure. It surpasses a 4-star. I'm just not sure if it's 4.25 or 4.5. Not quite a 5-star for me. But I will definitely be reading the next one. I know it's, I think it's like June or July the next one comes out. So I am anticipating that one with a lot of eagerness. Yeah. So next up on my reading list, my 10 before the end, I am finally starting the Shatter Me series. I know, right? It's taken me long enough, but I am finally getting started. I'm pretty excited about it. Again, lots of hype, and a lot of the books that I've been reading lately have had a lot of hype, and most of them have flopped. So I'm nervous. I would be lying through my teeth if I did not admit how nervous I am about starting this. Not just because of all the hype, but also because it's like a 7-8 book series. So like, even if I don't totally love it, I will be finishing the series. Maybe not like one after another because I want to do my 10 before the end, but I will be finishing the series. So wish me luck, guys. Here we go. Hello, my darlings. Quick reading update. So I've just reached book 4 in the Mind and Flex series. I have almost managed to do this whole book in a day. Almost. Still got 4 and 5 to get through. But yeah, we're getting there. And so far, I absolutely love it. It's so funny, it is quirky, just some of the things that the chick says, like, oh, she's got me chuckling. She's got me really, really laughing my ass off at certain points. I think this is going to be a 5-star for me. I have a feeling. I won't jump the gun and read it now, but it definitely is at a 4-star. At a minimum, it is at a 4-star. And I cannot wait to finish this book. Oh my gosh. book peeps. I hope you guys have had amazing holidays, good Christmas, and if you're watching this today, New Year's Eve, tomorrow, start of a fresh year, new year, new you, and all that jazz. So I wanted to finally sum up my 10 before the end reading vlog that I started at the beginning of the month, and it has been quite the journey trying to get through 10 book pulls plus the 4 reaping pulls, 14 books. So with that, this is how I got on. If you've obviously seen the video leading up to this, you know how many out of the 10 I've technically done, so let's just start from the top. So the ones I did not manage to read were Babel, William Blake, Magpie, and Game of Thrones. I did, however, get through Caraval, Legendary, and Finale. So I did all 3 of the Caraval series, the trilogy. So a few more, 2 extra books than what I planned to read with that one. I got through the Mindfuck series, which is a combination of 5 books. Hunting Adeline, so I finally finished the Cat and Mouse series. Assistant to the Villain, that was such a cute read. I really, really loved it. Powerless was really, really good. I cannot wait for the book next year. I started the Shatter Me series. I got through book 1. Ninth House, which I actually really enjoyed. The Naturals, which wasn't on one of the 10 before the end. It was one of the reaping pulls from November. But I did get through that one. Not overly fussed on that series. And then I literally just finished The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I wanted to get this one done before the end was out. I've never done, what's it called, a modern classic before, so I wanted to give this one a shot. And I got through it. If you want to know my full thoughts and feelings on it, you have to wait for the podcast, which will be coming out probably in January, maybe early February. I do 1 podcast a week, which is all about a singular book you review, so keep your eye out for that. And with that comes the end of my 10 before the end. So I read 9 books in total, if you don't count the additional one. So let's see, we got the Caraval trilogy, we got the 5 from the Mindfuck series, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so 15 books. That's really not so bad, considering I missed out only a couple. Babel and Game of Thrones were the only ones that I missed off my original 10 before the end. And the other 2 were the reaping pulls. So I think I did pretty good, considering it was all within 1 month. And I got some major ones done that I really wanted to read, and I'm so happy that I did. And with that, have an awesome New Year's, guys. Much love. Mwah. Until next year.